Glamorgan feel the pinch with Barnard 131 and late Leach blast. Worcestershire are in the midst of a midfield battle in Division 2, just 1 point behind their visitors Glamorgan. It's tightly contested in the middle of the table, just 6 points separate 6th from 3rd. A chance then for both to close the gap on the top two and put themselves in the mix for promotion. The visitors won the toss and started the day with ball in hand, a decision vindicated early on when Pollock had his middle stump removed by Neser with the first ball of proceedings. And Libby was soon following, out for 4, a straightforward catch for Cullen behind the stumps, Hogan with the wicket. Azhar Ali and Cornell tried to usher in some stability to the innings and took the pairs to the cusp of 50 before the Pakistan international feathered one from Lloyd down the leg side. The captain Brett D'Oliveira could only add 3 before Harris found his rear pad in front of middle stump. The pairs in a bit of a pickle now. Glamorgan had momentum and soon another wicket. Cornell out well taken down the leg side by Cullen for Lloyd's second. Worcestershire needed a fight back. A lot now rested on Ed Barnard's shoulders with Roderick at the other end. They made it to lunch without further damage. The score 84 for 5, the pairs under pressure. The afternoon session was much better for the hosts. Both men looked solid and secured and battled back from their tricky position. 100 on the board when Barnard dropped one into the offside for a single. Their partnership was worth 50 when Roderick pulled Harris for 3. Glamorgan kept out well for the time being. Barnard was playing another fine innings, and with a single pushed into the offside, he'd moved to 50 off 92 balls. Roderick was the man to take Worcestershire to 150, onto the back foot to Salter, boundaries found. Glamorgan's wicket taking touch, still not rediscovered. And it eluded them all the way through to tea. The pair worth 100 before the break, the score 172 for 5. When they wandered in, the second session belongs to the hosts. Rain delayed the restart and perhaps gave Glamorgan the time they needed to regroup. Roderick out-bowled by Harris 4 runs shy of a 50. Barnard though was still there, and with a single off Hogan, he moved Worcestershire onto 200 runs. Joe Leach couldn't stick with him, out for 12 caught by Salter off the bowling of Hogan. Barnard was up to 95 but was running out of partners. Worcestershire down to their last 2 wickets when Harris dropped one in short and Baker couldn't get out of the way in time. Barnard's 100 was brought up in style, down on one knee, reversing the spinner all the way to the ropes, up to the mark of 151 balls, another fine knock for his side. He batted with renewed freedom, Harris the target of his ire initially, but punishment dished out to Neser and Morris too. Neser replied. Barnard tried to be clever, but was left looking a little silly. Out-bowled for 131 with the close in sight. And the Aussie had another. Morris wafted at one, the catch easily taken behind the stumps. Worcestershire all out for 271. The overwhelming majority had been added by Barnard, leading the fight back after the early Glamorgan surge threatened to derail the pairs. It was a team effort with the ball from Glamorgan. Neser with the best figures of 3 for 40. Glamorgan found themselves on the back foot almost immediately. Lloyd out for 4, the catch a simple one for Pollock, off the bowling of Leach. Harris was next, Barnard with good hands following the leading edge, the score 12 for 2. And then Ingram went, trapped in front for 4, Leach with his 3rd wicket in just 2 overs of bowling so far. Glamorgan limped to the close, the score 32 for 3, and the game was anyone's. They'll need to mount somewhat of a recovery tomorrow morning. The saving grace, Ed Barnard showed there are runs to be had on this new road surface.